Batman and Superman may tease their audience with secrecy, but Wonder Woman more than delivers when a brand new trailer is expected to drop. Not long after Warner Bros. And director Patty Jenkins took press behind the scenes to see for themselves how Wonder Woman compares to the DCU so far, those excited for the movie now have a new preview to enjoy. And enjoy they will, since it dives into the DC history of Themyscira, Diana's Amazon training, the villainous heiress she'll be fighting, her medical weaponry, her superpowers, and yes, more enemy soldiers being punched than you could ever demand. Here's Wonder Woman origin trailer breakdown. Don't forget to like, share or comment. And also, make sure you press subscribe button for more awesome videos to come. The art tells a story. Getting back to that idea of Themyscira being just one of several literal gifts from the gods, the trailer immediately shifts to Hippolyta and Diana making their way along the decorated stone wall, with the queen explaining that the other gifts will one day be known to Diana, and this is where they keep them. If the structure beside them is the holding place for those gifts, which seems to be the case, then it's likely the building is the massive armory, visible as a thick, stout tower dominating the Themysciran landscape. Zeus created the Amazons to protect their folk from Ares' treachery, kicking off a war among the gods. Ares won, but before Zeus died, he created Themyscira for his Amazons, and left them the weapons we'll soon see introduced. Take a closer look at those reliefs the pair is riding past, and they look to be, from left to right, a man pressing a raised forearm to someone possessing a not quite human profile, helmeted perhaps, the face of Zeus surrounded by what could be lightning bolts, and what looks like a crowd of women raising their interlocked arms towards something. Are we seeing that origin story told in 3 pictures? We'll have to wait until the film for a final word, but we're open to other theories. The God Killer. Finally, the trailer offers the best look yet at the God Killer, the sword left behind as a gift from Zeus. Since the father of the Greek gods could not know that his chosen Amazons would be safe from Mars forever, he left them a weapon capable of killing him. Unfortunately, it sounds as though the weapon itself is beyond the character of any but the fiercest Amazons. We're putting out money on Antio, not to mention that it should only be used to kill ours, so if you have to use it, things have already gotten worse than most Amazons would want to consider. Diana's magic wonders, not so magic. If you ask the average DC Comics fan about the significance of power of Wonder Woman's bulletproof bracers, they'll probably give a simple answer. They're strong enough to deflect bullets. Amazons are tough and strong, but bullets can be tricky. But Zack Snyder seems to have introduced a new bit of mythology surrounding those wombers that Patty Jenkins is either continuing or evolving into her own story. In Batman vs Superman, they could be crossed to protect her and Batman from Kryptonian heat vision, and when smashed together, created a powerful energy blast of her own. Diana discovers her power. Diana's secret combat training only came to an end when something, someone, or some event triggered her ability to generate energy blasts. At that point, Hippolyta realized she was gifted in a way her sisters were not, and she entered into combat training with those signature womberses strapped to her forearms. Now when pushed to the breaking point by Antio in a moment of instructive rage, Diana is bested, driven back, and forced to emit a strong enough blast of energy to take her opponent and everyone around them off of their feet, and nobody seems more surprised than her. The simplest conclusion is that Diana's wombresses aren't doing anything but possibly helping her control the energy coming from her directly. Since this example is actually a combination of defense and offense, Batman vs Superman fans can debate just how she manipulated her gift to both separately opposite Doomsday. There's some comic book source material exploring the idea that Diana's bracers are actually designed to control her demigod powers, which may be more relevant here than some expected. Especially if Hippolyta only enrolled her in training once she learned what Diana may have inherited from, say, her father. Diana answering the call. The dialogue leading up to Diana's decision to leave home seems to be comprised of a few different scenes or context, which may be for the best. The final exchange between Queen Hippolyta and her daughter should be a heartbreaking and meaningful one, so the less revealed in trailers the better. Since Diana makes it clear to her mother that she's not going to pass up the chance to return Steve to the war, track down Ares driving the events in secret and kill him, we can only assume she has a blessing to retrieve the God Killer and the armor and golden lasso. In literary terms, Diana seems to be sticking quite close to the hero's journey. Steve Trevor's surprise entry into Themyscira telling tales of a global war beyond their doorstep shatters her notion of the mundane world she inhabits. By teasing a villain who may be the one her people were always destined to vanquish, Diana hears her call to adventure, and being the queen's daughter, can't resist the call. Hippolyta is apparently an English literature major, since she seems to realize that refusing the call is simply not an option, not when Diana has a Justice League to help build. The truth of Diana's superpower. Finally, we arrive at what could be the most telling image of the trailer, in terms of its impact on theories concerning Diana's powers, the origin of the Amazons, and her true parentage. In the previous trailer, the moment in which Diana's crossed wombases seems to be absorbing electrical energy was used to punctuate its action's crescendo. This time around, the entire shot is shown, beginning with Diana's hovering in the air, arms spread and slowly dragging her forearms together in front of her. But before she does, her armor takes on a life of its own. Her wombases glowing as energy is discharged is one thing, but her entire armor glowing as she seems to prepare for a larger, more powerful attack, potentially fueled by lightning, speaks to something more than just enchanted weaponry or a means to control energy. If the theory that this version of Wonder Woman is actually the daughter of Hippolyta and Zeus proves true, then this all makes sense. Hippolyta set Diana on a path to becoming the Amazons champion once she learned she had inherited the godlike powers from Zeus and kept Diana from pursuing the role so she could do it herself. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like this video, press subscribe button for more awesome videos. And for more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.